In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to convert decimals to fractions in Google Sheets. If you have decimal values in a spreadsheet and want them to display as fractions. Instead, Google Sheets makes that possible with a custom number format. This is especially useful if you're working with measurements, recipes, construction data, or any situation where fractions are easier to read than decimals. To begin, open Google Sheets and go to the spreadsheet that contains the decimal numbers you want to convert. Once you're in the sheet, locate the cells with those decimal values. Next, select the cells containing the decimal numbers. You can click a single cell if you're changing just one value, or click and drag across multiple cells if you want to apply the same formatting to a whole range at once. This saves time and keeps everything consistent. After selecting the cells, move to the top menu and click on Format. This menu gives you access to different ways of changing how your numbers appear without changing the underlying value itself. That means the decimal is still stored in the cell, but it can be shown visually as a fraction. From the Format menu, hover over Number. This will open a side menu with additional number display options. You're looking for the setting that allows you to define your own display style. Now click on Custom Number Format. A dialog box will appear where you can type the exact format you want Google Sheets to use for the selected cells. In the Custom Format field, enter the fraction format as # space question mark /?. In other words, type hash space question mark / like this. This format tells Google Sheets to display whole numbers and decimal portions as fractions when possible. For example, a decimal like 1.5 may display as 1/2, depending on the value. Once you've entered the format, select that format and then click Apply. As soon as you do, the selected decimal values should appear as fractions in your spreadsheet. One helpful thing to remember is that this changes the display format, not the actual calculation value behind the cell. So you can still use those cells in formulas as normal. Also, if a fraction doesn't appear exactly the way you expect, it may be because Google Sheets is rounding the value to fit the chosen fraction format. And that's it. You've successfully converted decimals to fractions in Google Sheets using a custom number format.